Hey guys, I'm here for this week's social skills lesson. I'm here from the north end of Anclote Island, my favorite place to fish, with my partner and my quarantine friend, who is actually my son. Oh, come on, let it bring it in. Okay, Josh, it's coming to the boat. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. All right, got it. All right, good, 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 good. Hold. Okay, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Hold it up so they can see it. Ah, there you go. Okay. Ah, there he is. Hey, Josh. That is my son, Josh. And today's lesson is about relationships and how we connect with other people. And I have my favorite thing to wear when I'm on the water to protect myself from the sun. But little did I know that it was going to protect me when I went outside and went to Walmart. And I tell you what, they look a little different at you than they do out on the water. But here we go. So today, one of the things, my favorite things to do is talk about and see manatees. And today we're going to talk about relationships with Mary Manatee, a tale of sea cows. Now, as we listen to the story today, I want you to think and wonder, what people and characters of the story are helpful? Who are the helpers to Mary Manatee? Who is helping them? Or who is helping her? And what characters were not helpful? And why not? Did they mean to not be helpful? And then there's Mikey Manatee. And we're going to learn about Mikey Manatee. And Mikey Manatee, we're going to ask this question. Why is Mary Manatee so protective of Mikey Manatee? And I'll give you a little hint. It's the same reason why I'm so protective of my son, Josh. Because Josh is my son. And Mikey is Mary's son. And we're going to learn about that. So without further ado, let's get started on our story. This is my favorite place to be, right there. Mary Manatee, A Tale of Sea Cows, by Susan Tate, illustrated by James Melvin. Mary Manatee was a sea cow. She weighed over 1,000 pounds, but Mary was shy and harmless, a gentle giant. Mary Manatee was hungry all the time, and humans called her an eating machine. Every day, Mary munched a bunch of plants for lunch. Floating plants grew in waterways where Mary lived. She would grab them with her bristly lips. Bristly lips. Bristly, that's a little bristly. Bristly lips. Mary Manatee moved slowly in the water. She was propelled by her broad, round tail. And she had to come up for air, just like humans. All anyone could see in the water was the tip of Mary's nostril. One day, Mary the Manatee gave birth to a big baby. He weighed 65 pounds. A lot of you weigh less than 65 pounds. I'm sure your mothers would be concerned if you weighed 65 pounds. Just saying. 65 pounds. His name was Mikey. Remember, Mikey's her son. Just like Josh is my son. Like his mother, Mikey Manatee had a hairy face and bristly lips. He had a face only a mother could love. Yes. Mikey Manatee stayed close by his mother's side. He could not live without her. She was his teacher. Hey, who's your teacher right now? Mikey Manatee. His mom was his teacher just like you right now. Well, you still have your teacher, but yes, your mom is working with you, or your dad. When he was just a newborn calf, Mary taught him how to come up for air. Mary Manatee squeaked and squealed much of the time. She wanted to let Mikey know where she was. She's like, hey, Mikey, except it's what manatees talk. And Mikey was a good baby. He would answer his mother with chirps and squeaks. Or squeals, chirps and squeals. There were no natural enemies to fear in the waterways, but Mary Manatee worried about boats. Boats ran up and down the waterway. It was getting crowded there. Look at all the boats. A little scary if you're underwater. Look out for the boat. Mary would squeal to Mikey, and Mikey would swim close by her side. But Mikey grew older and more playful and daring. One day a boat came by. There was a little girl riding in it. She saw Mikey and waved to him. She's very friendly and kind. I'll just follow that boat, thought Mikey. He wanted to be friendly too. The boat pulled up to the dock, and the little girl jumped out. Hi there, hairy-mouthed Harry, she said. Mikey Manatee was happy. He had a new friend. He didn't even mind being called Hairy-Mouth Harry. So we had a little girl there. But Mary Manatee was not happy. She didn't want Mikey near that boat. The boat's propeller could hurt him badly. Come back, she squealed as she swam up. I wish I could stay, chirped Mikey. But he did what his mother said. He swam back to her side. He did what his mother said. Just saying. As the days went by, Mikey began to swim farther and farther away from his mother. It happens when you get older. One day, he swam near a canal gate in the waterway. The gate was open to let a boat pass through. Maybe my new little friend is in that boat, thought Mikey, and he followed the boat through the gate. Also known as a lock in water. But he didn't see the little girl, and the gate closed behind him. Then all of a sudden, he couldn't swim back to his mother. He can't get there. Very scary for Mikey. And very scary for Mom, too. Look! Squeak, squeak! Squeal, squeal, squeal! Mikey Manatee was frightened. He spun out squeaks and squeals. Mary Manatee had good ears. She could hear him through the gate. She squeaked and squealed, too. Humans who tended the gate heard all that squealing. They saw the unhappy manatees. Oh, we will open the gate for that mother manatee and her calf, they said. When the gate opened, Mikey swam quickly to his mother's side. He was so happy that he did a barrel roll and a somersault. It's pretty easy to do a barrel roll and a somersault in the water, I'd say, just like Mikey. Mary's feeling thankful for helpful humans. You suit this manatee to a T. She thought silently, we need more of you. Mary and Mikey Manatee swam merrily in the waterway. Mother and calf were safely together again. So they stayed safe. And there was a part that I really liked. It's Mary Manatee thought silently about Mikey. We need more of you. You, because you're important, is what she's saying to Mikey. So we read the book. Now, here is your assignment to bring to your live session on Friday. Now, let's see here. All right, here we go. we go to Mary Manatee and we look, there's the book, and we listen to the story. And let's think about the characters of the story who were helpful to Manatee, to Mary the Manatee. And some were not. Did they mean to be not helpful? Like I was thinking, do you think a boater goes out thinking I'm going to hurt manatees? I don't think so. And then we know why Mary Manatee is so protective of Mikey Manatee. Mary Manatee, because Mikey is her son. And parents protect their children. Now, let's look here. Look at Mary Manatee in the middle. I drew Mary Manatee. And look at all the people who are in her relationship circle. Well, where she is in the water, she has boaters. Now, boaters aren't necessarily that helpful. Not always, but the little girl was helpful. See, the little girl was connected to Manatee, Mary Manatee, and Mikey Manatee was her son, very important. And me, the reader, I was in the story too. And then there were the gate tenders down here. Those are all the characters in the story that helped Mary Manatee, or who were related or had relationships to Mary Manatee. So here is your homework assignment. What we're going to do is we will continue to connect with others and build new relationships. That's our goal for this week. Now we talked about relationship, the state of being related or connected, connection, something that joins or connects two or more things. Mary and Mikey have a connection. Mikey and the little girl have a connection. Now, maintenance. Maintenance is the process of maintaining or preserving something. So with these relationships, how do we maintain them? How do we keep them strong and healthy so they help us? So when we come back on Friday, we're going to answer these questions right here. How can you make connections and build relationships? How? When you can't go outside or go visit your friends. Okay. And we'll talk about the different types of relationships, the qualities of relationships, and how do we embrace differences in our relationships. Now, what your assignment is to create a self-portrait in the center of a blank page. Be sure to include details about yourself, such as eye, hair, color, hobby, and clothing. You draw 4 circles. Actually, why don't I just show you? That'd be easier, but the instructions are here if you want to rewind the video. This is one I made for me. Now, I might put my son Josh in this relationship. I might put my son Josh up here. And I might put him into my relationships. And I might draw right here. Let's see if I can get it to draw. I might write his name right here. Having a little trouble here. All right. We got to get a pen. All right. Well, I'm going to write right here in my son's name in the upper left-hand corner. Let me get the live one. It'll be easier here. So I might write Josh right up here. Josh, which is who is my son. After I drew my self-portrait with my funny hat, my t-shirt, my Peace, Love, and Tacos t-shirt, my favorite shirt. And notice I thought I was going to dress myself like a pumpkin because that was my favorite, but it just kind of looks like a, anyway, it's a jack-o'-lantern. I was thinking because that's my favorite. I like Halloween. I like decorating and dressing up. So Josh, and I might write my mom and dad. Up here, my brother, my friend Tony, my friend Lynn. Maybe my friend Mark or CW. And I'm going to think about how I'm related to them. And you're going to bring this to your next live session. And we're going to work on these goals. Now, there's going to be 2 sessions. There's going to be a session for kindergartners to second graders and a session for third graders to fifth graders. And it's going to be going on this Friday afternoon. So watch your Canvas announcements for the announcements of our live sessions. And those will go out sometime between when this video is published and when the live sessions begin on Friday. So watch out for them. And if you have any questions, my name is Mr. T or Mr. Thompson, feel free to email me. Thank you and have a wonderful day.